Welcome back to season 2 of the Hobby Garden, guys. Sheldon here, and in this episode I'm going to be going over the unfortunate news of a really bad thunderstorm with hail and how it kind of put a bit of a damper on my plans for this episode. So let's dig into that. Alright, so as you guys can see, that's some of the carnage still left over on the lawn. However, coming back over to the garden, you can see that I did do some planting, and my plans to actually show you guys that process went completely out the window. I was going to save a few plants to demonstrate on, but unfortunately, just due to that really bad thunderstorm with the hail, it really screwed my plans up for you guys. So I'll have to make that up to you guys somehow, of showing you guys the transplanting of anything that is grown in the house into the garden, or just any of the process of actually spreading seeds in through the trenches that you make. Just like down at the end here, there are some trenches there that are still open. We haven't actually put anything in it just yet, and one of the reasons is because of all of this water. So you can see it's completely flooded all the way around, which, I mean, we'd like to have that little trench all the way around the garden anyway, but I don't know if you guys can actually see, it does slope quite a bit. Like right here is probably a good level, so right in around here. But as it comes down over to here, this corner just kind of disappears, which is not really what we wanted, but it's kind of what happens. So the trench, it's kind of expanded a little bit. It actually is not what we really intended it to be, but the rain basically pelted the garden so hard. As you guys can see, all of the debris around here, it pelted it so hard that it basically made the entire garden smooth compared to what I had originally before I even started tilling the garden, which I'll post a photo of that for you guys right now, just to give you guys kind of a comparison. And unfortunately, you know, like we put rows in. You guys probably aren't going to see them, but we did put the stakes in. You know, we did do some labeling of the plants and the rows, so you guys can see all of those popsicle sticks all in through there. We're trying something new. This tarp piece here is basically to help prevent a lot of weeds from growing. And most of these plants here are peppers and tomatoes. And as you can see, we've already got the rings on them ahead of time. So we're already well prepared for that. And the one plant that I showed in my other video is this one right here. And that plant is actually the pumpkin seed, one of the pumpkin seeds that just happened to grow on its own in nature, and that was the pumpkin that we left in the garden. And that's really awesome, because I have no idea if any of those other ones that I've planted right in this row here. So as you guys can see right here, those sticks, so we got a few of them in here, but we really don't know what's going to grow and what isn't at this point. With the thunderstorm, I mean, it did kind of damage a few of the smaller plants here. So that is a tomato plant. It's a really small one. There's another one right there, and then a couple of other ones in the row here. So unfortunately, those ones did get a little bit damaged just from the heavy rain and the hail. So that was rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. So today's video is just kind of me going over where we're at with the garden, just due to the weather taking a turn for the worst and really screwing things up for me, for what I had planned for you guys. It's actually raining right now, so I'm gonna have to cut this video right here, but hopefully you guys have some comments or questions for me so that I can kind of address anything in the next video. So make sure to give this video a like, the thumbs up, so that I know the button's working. And again, leave some comments and questions so that I can address anything in next week's video or coming weeks. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, consider doing so that you get notified when we do some more of these hobby garden videos. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next one.